Hello, this is Dr. Marina Wal Sabra, and this is the fourth part of my video series, How to Write a Technical Report. In this video series, I have begun by explaining the report. In the first three parts, I have explained the types of reports, the different parts of the report, and I have given very important notes to consider when you are writing a technical report. In this part, I'm going to talk about the presentation and how the presentation is extracted from the report. So the presentation as a document extracted from the report. To begin with, what is a presentation? The presentation is what people are going to see of you and of your project. So the work that you have done, let's say in 4, 6 months, and sometimes more than 1 year, is going to be summarized in just this presentation. What the jury will evaluate on your work is what they are going to understand and see in this presentation only. So anything that you do not put in the presentation and you do not put in your report, it is as if not executed, as if not done, because the jury will not know about it. So beware what you are going to write in your report and what you are going to say in this presentation. This is why the presentation, and since the time given to you is small and limited, the presentation has to be very concise and very clear. And it has to have very well prepared handouts that we are going to talk about later. When you are standing in front of your jury and maybe your friends as well, you are on your biggest test ever, because this is your presentation and it's the result of your work, as I just said. What you are going to do? First, you are going to look into the judges and into the people in front of you. You have to speak loudly and clearly, not very fast, not very slow. Your hands have to be free. Therefore, no notes in your hands, no papers, and you are having two hands free. You can show the charts that are on the presentation slide, and you can express yourself with your hands, which are going to help the interlocutors understand you. You have to stand tall and look into the eyes of the people. Why? This shows them that you are confident in yourself, you know your material, and you are presenting it freely without any stress. Plus, you have to dress formally because it is a formal presentation. In general, the handouts are prepared on a software. It could be LaTeX, it could be PowerPoint, it could be just any other software that you are at ease in preparing. What you are going to put in your presentation is the basic information and the backup information that you need in this presentation. So first, it has to be extracted from the report. And what I mean by extracted from the report is that you finish writing your report, you correct it, and then just after finishing your report, you choose the graphs, the charts that are most important, a small introduction, and you bind them into the presentation. Somehow the presentation, what is on the slides and what you are going to say is almost an image of the report itself. However, in the report, when you are writing and when the judges are reading, they have enough time to read slowly, and you have to put all the different information, including appendix. Whereas in the PowerPoint slides or in the presentation, you don't have enough time for everything. So you have to put only the essential information. It has to be very clear, uncluttered. Do not put over information inside it. The person looking at the presentation has to be able to read everything, including the smallest font. This is why we advise the smallest font to be 20 or more, of course. What you should include in your presentation mainly are tables, charts, and graphs. Of course, some lines of introduction, some lines of text, but you should not include long lines of text that will make you turn into the slide and look close into it and start reading slowly, because this will make you lose eye contact with your audience. This will show that you do not have enough trust in yourself so that you talk from your own. So it's going to make you look bad in front of your jury. Do not put a lot of introductions, because this will make you lose time, and you have to concentrate in your presentation on showing the people what you have done, not what other people have done. So the main part should be your work and your results and the evaluation of the results. Everything else should take minimal time. And do not give all the possible details of your work. You could keep some of them maybe for questions, or to trigger some questions where you can answer easily, and don't let your jury send questions that you aren't prepared for. I would like to end this part with my secret recipe, something that I always tell my students when they are stressed before going into a presentation. This is your work. This is your presentation. This is your project. You have spent days and nights working on it. Therefore, you are the person who understands this project the most. This is why you are going there with all the trust, with all your guts, and you are going to do the best presentation ever, because you know that no one else, not even your jury, and maybe not even your professor, knows this project better than you. This is the end of part 4. Enjoy writing and presenting so that we enjoy reading.